The best of North America, the best of Europe, the Saudi Cup, $20 million, Richard Hoyles.
And they're away for the Saudi Cup, a little bit slow away, Ushbatazoro. And early on it is Walk of Stars who moves forward. Romantic Warrior jumped well and just moves off the rail to get some clear daylight and avoid the kickback. Looking for Forever Young, who's broken well and is right across the field as well. Al Muzmak is racing in a handy position with Defunded through the first 200. They're being followed by Ramjet, and also there is Wait to Excel. As last year, Ushbatazoro's the one off the back end. Also towards the back at this stage is Rattle and Roll, well behind as they make their way through the first 400 metres. Forever Young in the maroon colours, but it's Al Muzmak towards the outside with Defunded, and right there on the running rails, Walk of Stars. Romantic Warrior tracks them in 5th place, Pale Blue, racing on the inside of Wait to Excel, then Ramjet, wider out the white cap of El Código. Factor Cheval is at the back of that leading group on the outside of Wilson Tesoro. Then behind those is Intense for Me, still a gap back to Wooden Sun. Rattle and Roll well back on Ushbatazoro as Romantic Warrior moves off the running rail as they approach the bend. So out in the lead, Forever Young on the outside, disputing it with Walk of Stars. Right round the outside, Romantic Warrior will be 5 wide into the turn, but he's poised under James McDonald as the big two move through. Forever Young, Romantic Warrior sweeps up on the outside for Hong Kong. They lock horns, and it's Romantic Warrior who finds most initially from Forever Young in 2nd place. The two of them are clear from Wilson Tesoro and Factor Cheval, two of the great racehorses in the world. And at the moment, Romantic Warrior holds sway. His rider looks across. Forever Young is trying to close, and he's beginning to do so. Romantic Warrior from the outside. Forever Young has got to within 3 parts of a length. Romantic Warrior, Forever Young, a race for the ages, and Forever Young rounds off a terrific night for Japan. And they're off and racing. And a little bit slow was Dare a Mile, who requires some rousting. Epic Poet is often held up, and Presage Nocturne Oath switched in behind. So early on, Al Nair is quite well to the fore, and Year of the Dragon in the striped colours in the noseband, and the orange jacket of Pridwin is going forward, with Gregory wider out and Jack Red Cloud. So they're preparing to make the first of several turns. Trafalgar Square on the running rail, reefing and tearing, is right up there and proving a difficult ride for Silvestre de Souza. Gregory's out wide with Pridwin, whose rider glances across to try and get in. Al Nair, and held out wide as well, is Jack Red Cloud on the outside of Year of the Dragon. Dare a Mile's been very awkward, along with Trafalgar Square, who's still throwing the head from side to side. Having missed the start, Dare a Mile is now also very keen in midfield. Green headgear, 3 from the back is Continuous. Then behind these is Epic Poet, and last of all, Byzantine Dream. So it is Gregory who's gradually made the way over under James Doyle. Still, Trafalgar Square has got no cover, 3 quarts of a length back, being restrained with Pridwin, as now the pace has steadied notably. Towards the outside is Jack Red Cloud, who races in 4th place on the outer of the red and white colours of Al Nair. And then towards the inner, Presage Nocturne, Dare a Mile with Continuous. Ryan Moore taking notably closer order once that pace steadied. Purple and white colours. One that has lost a place or two is Year of the Dragon as they turn away, and still Epic Poet and also Byzantine Dream are towards the tail. So making the turn away, Gregory it is who has the lead. From Pridwin on the inside is Trafalgar Square continuing to race keenly. Al Nair comes next, just ahead of Jack Red Cloud, who's 3 wide. Presage Nocturne on the rails. Continuous comes next. Dare a Mile is still a bit awkward amongst them. Then towards the outside, Year of the Dragon, and still Epic Poet watches on with Byzantine Dream at the back. So into the back straight they head. They've completed a circuit and we're past halfway. Gregory it is who has the lead. Pridwin is dropping out very quickly and is being eased down and pulled up. So Pridwin is out of the race as Gregory leads by 2 lengths. Trafalgar Square is in 2nd place. Al Nair on the outside of Presage Nocturne dispute 3rd. 5th place then for Jack Red Cloud. Dare a Mile and Continuous are now side by side. Year of the Dragon still wide and still sitting and suffering at the back. Danny Tutobon, Epic Poet, who will need luck on the inside of Byzantine Dream. So Gregory's dictated this for a best part now of 1,000 metres. Trafalgar Square's exertions now as he drops back through the field. Continuous manages to avoid him, but out in the lead it's Gregory winding it up. Presage Nocturne running a big race. Al Nair, Dare a Mile, despite his antics at the start, is right in there pitching. And then Ryan Moore moving forward, Continuous. Byzantine Dream in the stripes and Epic Poet are both making ground, but both need luck. Gregory claimed by Presage Nocturne. Al Nair, Byzantine Dream unleashed by Oisin Murphy. Epic Poet trying to squeeze through. Continuous didn't match the speed of Byzantine Dream, who it is who's moved through the lead. Byzantine Dream takes over with 200 to go. In 2nd place, Presage Nocturne. Epic Poet didn't get the same breaks and he's now out after the leader. But Byzantine Dream. Oisin Murphy seized the Red Sea turf. It opened up for him, but it didn't for Epic Poet in second. Continuous third. Showed he didn't need the blindfold, and he's in, and away they head. And Anaf, traditionally not fast away, was one of the slow ones. Abagojo, and also pushed forward the white cap of Uncle, and there is a dash early on. Win Marvel is out wider, and also Malian, as there is plenty of pace. Ascoli Piceno is closer to the running rail, trying to preserve the position. Then Gomon on the inside of Abagojo and Byline. Witness stand with Task Force. Anaf is 2 from the tail with Dark Trooper and 10 Happy Rose. Win Marvel crosses to the lead as they head towards the exit from the back straight, leads by half a length. In second is Malian's green cap. Ascoli Piceno tracks on the inside. Howard Wolowitz is covering ground, 3 ride and hanging out on the turn. Then in 5th place is Uncle. Behind these is Byline. Anaf poised but needs luck, is trapped on the inside behind Gomon as they straighten. Then Byline, Task Force, Witness stand right around the outside. 10 Happy Rose still at the tail. Win Marvel, it's opened up beautifully for Ascoli Piceno if he's close, if he's good enough, and he is in 2nd place. Then weaving through on the inside is Gomon. Anaf trying to weave through, and Dark Trooper from a long way back. Win Marvel. Ascoli Piceno gathered up by Christophe Lemaire with 200 to travel, has a length and a half to find on Win Marvel, who is not lying down. Ascoli Piceno is running out of ground. Gomon in 3rd. Ascoli Piceno coming at Win Marvel. They go for the line. Ascoli Piceno maybe in the final bound. Heads up, heads down. Win Marvel, Gomon in 3rd. Dark Trooper, Byline, Anaf. 10. Completing the line then, 2100 metres, the Grade 2 Howden Neon Turf Cup. They leave the stalls. Caliph was a little slow out. Haunted Dream and Shin Emperor straight to the front on the outside. Trust Your Instinct is also racing in a prominent position. Killer Ability just wanting to settle in behind the leaders. Al Riffa getting onto the back of his stable companion. Then the second half of the field, the slow starting Caliph as they come past us with Sovereign Spirit. Spirit Dancer held up as normal on the inside of straight with Bolide Porto 3 wide. So Shin Emperor immediately taken to the front by Ratusi Sakai. In 2nd place, Trust Your Instinct half a length away, keeping him honest. Racing in 3rd on the outside in the green, white and red colours, Killer Ability. On the outside of the grey, Haunted Dream. Al Riffa quite keen on the outside of Caliph. They are 5th and 6th. Spirit Dancer hugging the running rail. White face, red jacket, 3 wide remains Bolide Porto, and the last 2 Sovereign Spirit, and straight is last of all. They're now into the back straight, and out in front, still dictating, is Shin Emperor. Half a length clear from in 2nd place, Trust Your Ability. Racing in 3rd towards the inside is Haunted Dream of Killer Ability. Caliph and Al Riffa are the next pair as they work down the back straight, with still straight being the back marker. Still Spirit Dancer saving ground on the inside, racing on the inner of Sovereign Spirit as they continue their progress towards the exit from the back straight. And out in the lead, Shin Emperor has dictated terms throughout. A neck or so in advance of Trust Your Instinct as they pass the 800. Haunted Dream on the inside of Killer Ability. Then in 5th place is Al Riffa in the check colours as the pace just begins to wind up, and now Trust Your Instinct applies a little bit of pressure on the home bend to Shin Emperor. Haunted Dream in 3rd, Killer Ability. Al Riffa will be pulled towards the outside. Spirit Dancer taking a brave route, and at the moment hasn't got a great deal of racing room. Shin Emperor's seen off Trust Your Instinct. Haunted Dream moves into 2nd. Al Riffa switches towards the outside. Spirit Dancer is trying to come through horses with the white face, but it's still Shin Emperor who has the lead, and it's 3 lengths from Haunted Dream. Spirit Dancer, Al Riffa, they're not making any inroads to Shin Emperor. They've had to wait a while for their first winner of the night, but Japan will land the winner of the Howden Turf Cup. In 2nd place on the inside will be Caliph from Al Riffa. 2100 metres then for this first race on the turf course, the Saudi International Handicap. Bolt Hole and Iron Lion a little slow away and well away at this stage. Racing on the inside is Emilianus, who disputes the running. From wider out, Carter is going to try and cross, and Cracksing as well. So Carter moves across the field, has the lead from Salah Al-Din for Italy. Racing Emilianus in 3rd. Cracksking just trying to get in, racing on the outside of a 4 as they head towards the turn. In about 6th place is Blue Brother as they move away from the stands. My Frankel settles with Bolt Hole, who's quite well back in the early stages. Iron Lion is still towards the tail of the field as well, in company with Tabaretta. So having crossed, Carter has the advantage and has just steadied the pace down. Salah Al-Din races in 2nd place. Emilianus is in 3rd. Cracksking has been 3 wide, racing on the outside of Afur as the pace has steadied. Austral in the silver colours races on the running rail in round about 6th place from Blue Brother in the noseband on the outside of My Frankel. Alcaraz for Spain is towards the back of a well-grouped field, testament to the fact they're not going very fast. Iron Lion and Bolt Hole are towards the well-bunched rear division. As out in the lead, Carter getting a little bit of a freebie, is out on the lead by around about a length or so. From racing in second place is Salah El-Din. In third on the running rail, Emilianus. Crack skiing 3 wide, racing on the outside of the white jacket of R4, and 4 wide in the white cap and white face is Tabaretta. Just behind these we have My Frankel on the outside of Austral as they make the turn. Iron Lion and Boltol and Alcaraz all having to sit and suffer as they make the bend, and Carter still dictating here under Alberto is going to quicken up off the home bend inside the 600. Crack skiing on the outside of Salah El-Din as the dash will begin for home as they straighten, and out in the lead it is Carter who has the advantage. Trying to move up the inside is Austral, trying to buff it away out on the inside. It gets rough with Emilianus. Now out after the leader, Austral for Christoph Sumion, coming at Carter. Crack skiing on the outside as well as the dash is really unfolding. It's Austral who has the lead inside the final 100, and Austral got out off the rail and will lead them home. Austral it is who's home in front, tight for second. Crack skiing 1200 metres on dirt for the Group 2 Riyadh Dirt Sprint, and they're off. An awkward beginning form Igniter as Straight No Chaser bounds really well right out in the centre, taken on however by Jasper Krone, who will be their hare. Jasper Krone leads Straight No Chaser in second place early on, and Sastral Land settles in third place. On the inside of Nonsense, also in that line at this stage, is Gabby's sister. Wider out, showing speed, is Muqtahem, and then behind these we have Power of Beauty. At this stage, Remake is well back in the field in company with Saudad and also Chikapa. On the inside, now in the lead, Straight No Chaser leads Jasper Krone by half a length past halfway. Muqtahem is in third. In fourth place on the outside, white and blue of Power of Beauty, trying to make some ground from the back. The light blue and red of Remake, but it's well back as Straight No Chaser leads them into the straight. Straight No Chaser has the lead. Muqtahem a mighty race in second. Jasper Krone from the back trying to stay on his Gabby's sister, but the Japanese runners have a lot of work to do. It's Straight No Chaser who has the lead. Muqtahem running this big race in second, and still there's distance back to Gabby's sister, who is in third place. Late on the scene for a place is Remake, but Straight No Chaser, the Breeders' Cup winner, will win the Riyadh Dirt Sprint for My Racehorse Dan Blacker, and comes home in front for John Velasquez. In second place, Muqtahem held off Gabby's sister.
American imports, and one of the locals got up their sleeves. Here's Richard.
They're off and racing then in the Grade 3 Saudi Derby. Bit of pace on early. Big white face of Shin Forever moving forward, but can't hit Myriad Love. The filly showing blazing speed early on. Shin Forever in second place and Mistress third. So the Japanese 1, 2, 3 as Shin Forever moves to the lead past Myriad Love. Racing in third place we have Mistress, a brisk early gallop. Cyclone State in the blue and yellow colours, racing on the outside of the yellow jacket of Giustino. From that inside gate, Golden Vekoma, and Apples and Bananas quite well behind, taken towards the outside by his rider Dylan Brown McMonagle to avoid the kickback, but he's well back early on as Shin Forever it is who leads them towards the turn out of the back straight. Leading Myriad Love in second place, hanging slightly Mistress, as moving amongst horses Golden Vekoma has made good ground into fourth place. At this stage, Cyclone State wide on the track being ridden with Giustino as they make the turn. Out in the lead it is Shin Forever who has the advantage. Myriad Love, Golden Vekoma and Mistress, and this quartet remain clear from Mahali, and they turn in now with 350 metres to travel, and out in the lead Shin Forever has kicked from the front. Shin Forever by 2 lengths. Golden Vekoma, the UAE Guineas winner, is out after the leader. Mistress is in third place, and they've now moved on. Out in the lead Shin Forever still has the advantage. Driven to try and challenge is Golden Vekoma. They are 4 lengths clear from Mahali, and Mistress still trying to get to the leader. Shin Forever is Golden Vekoma who's edging closer. Time running out, 150 metres out. Golden Vekoma coming alongside Shin Forever. Golden Vekoma for Dubai will win the Saudi Derby in the hands of Connor Beasley. Golden Vekoma ran down Shin Forever. Mahali